Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Sammy Plans. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you all of the Simplified Planner goodies that I purchased during their spring launch. So if that sounds like fun, sit back, relax, and I will be right back. Alrighty, you guys, welcome back. I'm super excited to share with you all of these super fun things that I purchased during launch day from Simplified. I've been anxiously waiting for these things to come and share them with you guys. So the way I thought I can do this is to first share the planner, because I'm sure that's what most of you are eager to see, and then share the fun accessories that I purchased. Everything I purchased, for the most part, is new to their website. It all launched on April 10th, and so if you're interested in purchasing any of it, I will make sure to leave a link down in the description below. It won't be an affiliate link or anything like that, just a link to their website so you have easy access to get there if you are interested in purchasing anything. I also grabbed some things that are oldies but goodies, just because you can never have too many planner goodies on hand. So let's go ahead and jump into this. So this is the planner. This is the box that they come in. This year they decided to go with a blush pink box because they're celebrating their Sweet 16 as a company, which is super fun and exciting. The only planner box that is not this pink color is their artist edition planner, which is a new thing that they're doing this year, is highlighting an artist that's not within the Simplified brand, and using their artwork as a cover for one of their planners. And so this year the artist is Jordan Conley, I believe, and it is her Buford Birdies pattern design artwork that is on that cover. I love that pattern and I got it in a bunch of different accessories, but I got a different planner. But that box is green, and so that's how it kind of stands out, is it's a green box versus the fun pink box that all the other planners come in. So let's go ahead and open it up. And here she is. So another thing about the boxes, all of the insides are different depending on what planner you purchase, and I believe, I don't know 100%, but I believe that they match the inside color with what this color is. And so I got Cabana Pinstripe. So I am going to pull this out and then put the box off to the side. I love these boxes. I like using them for storage. I'm currently using the one from last year to hold all of my stray stickers that don't really have a home or a binder to live in, but it's kind of been gotten beat up over the past year, so I think I'm going to replace it with the pink one for this year. Here is my planner. I got, like I said, Cabana Pinstripe in the weekly format, which we'll talk about in a minute, but as you can see, it's this pink and orange, and then the gold detailing in between the pinstripes, and then you have this pretty pool blue color. In every planner you get a card with the design on it, and then it has its story, and I just love this one. I really resonated with it, and not because I feel like this is where I currently am, but it's where I feel like I'm going and where I want to be. So I'm gonna quickly read this to you guys, but it says, Cabana Pinstripe, where do we begin? She's marvelous, she's extra, she's proud of it all, and she's here to have fun. Cabana Pinstripe is inspired by the firecracker duo that is a fuchsia and orange together. When creating this pattern, we envisioned you, confident, cool, and all smiles, with your cat-eye sunglasses under a fringed pink umbrella next to the sea. a laugh, a wink, a deep breath. Our mint tile block here is a nod to the knowledge that salt air soothes all things. If you've had a few years of searching and becoming, and this is your year to step into all that you were made to be, every fantastic part of you, Cabana pinstripes, the one for you. And so, like I said, I feel like I'm entering that phase or that era of my life, and I love this, which I honestly did not think I would at first. When I first saw it, I was like, okay, I like it, but it wasn't my favorite. And I normally go for floral. If you know me and have seen these review videos before, I always go for a floral pattern. This is my first year getting something so structured, and so I'm super excited about that. But let's dig into this. So this is the weekly planner. It retails for $54, and if you have purchased a weekly planner from Simplified, you know that they used to be in a bound book, but they changed that this year and did the wire O coil, which I was so excited about. I've always thought that if their weeklies were coiled, I definitely would buy one. And they did it, and so I bought one. But I wanted to share, so this is my current planner. It's the daily, so it's a lot thicker. But I wanted to hold these up together just so you can kind of see a size comparison. So the weekly is a little bit bigger than the daily, but the daily obviously is a lot thicker than the weekly. And so just to have a little idea of what that is. Actually, I also want to do this. This is an Erin Condren notebook. I was just curious to see. So this is a 7x9 notebook. So yeah, it's bigger than that too. So it is a little bit bigger of a planner, but I've heard that it doesn't feel big. Like, it really doesn't. Like, when I hold it, like, it feels like the right size, if that makes sense. Also, this is an old daily, but if you are interested in getting the daily, they are $64. So just keep that in mind. It's like a $10 difference. And the biggest difference is the daily is a daily planner, so you get a page for each day of the week, every week of the year. A weekly, it's just that weekly at a glance layout. So when you open it up, once again, you have that minty blue. They have new stickers this year. I know they've been re-imaging their stickers over the past few years. They've kind of been a little different each time. And it looks like this year they went with a more functional route, but still using all of the colors in their colorway. But I really like how these turned out. But anyway, here are the stickers. You have, it looks like 6 functional TypeScript stickers, and then a whole row of, looks like email, the pineapple, little arrows, flags. I love the little like star glitter, hearts and exclamation points, and those go right in there. And you get that double pocket like you do in the daily planner. They used to not do it in the weekly because it was a bound book. Okay, and then you have the place where you would put your name. And they did give this part of the planner a little bit of a facelift. And so this is more from Simplified, all the different things that they have, and ways you can connect with them. There's a note from Emily Lay, who is the founder of the Simplified Planner. And then they go through and talk about the process of simplifying, how to use your Simplified Planner. And this is kind of where it's changed. Like, the content hasn't changed, but the way that it's laid out has changed. So as you can see, here's the old one. They're still very text heavy, but that like breaks it up. So like the numbers are bigger. They've made this bigger as well, the headers, and then explaining things. And then over here, same thing. These bullet points are actually like headers. And then it talks about it. They also added like a little bit more icons, things like that. And then you have your year at a glance, the holidays for 2024, 2025, preparing for a new year. Let's see. So yeah, so that is the same, it looks like. And then they did change this up a little bit, just by, instead of having it just say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, continuing on, they added their like little signature flags for each day of the week. And then they changed the font there. And then it looks like the Simplicity Challenge, yeah, and the yearly bucket list are the same, except for the fonts. They changed those, but I really like this font. I like how they changed that up. I don't know, it just looks nicer in my opinion. And then you do get some note pages in the front, just super nice. And then you jump in to your first month, which is August. Just a little disclaimer, I am planning on jumping into this when it starts. I know that I currently am using the Moxie Life Planner for 2024, but I'm kind of shifting things up a little bit. I'm going to use it until August comes, and then I am going to still use it, but probably just more for memory keeping for the rest of the year. And I'm going to stick with Simplified just because I've been hearing this a lot in the planner community, but people like ask like, what is that one planner that whenever you feel stuck or lost, you just come running back to? And for me, it is Simplified. I always go back to my daily that I've had, or a Simplified notebook, whatever. And so I just wanted to get something that I would go back to and that I would just stick with, honestly. And so that's why I chose to get the weekly, because weekly planning for me is working, and I feel like it made more sense to get a weekly than a daily this year. And so that is what I went with, and the fact that they decided to put it on a coil just solidified that choice for myself. And so yeah, but this is what August looks like. I actually like how big this is. Let's see, I'm trying to find a month that I like haven't really like written on. We'll do June. So one thing, and I know it's because of the page size, but I was not a big fan of how small these boxes were. I feel like I couldn't fit a lot in here, but this size, considering like all of this extra stuff that's on top, that I'm always like, I wish they'd get rid of this or make it smaller, do something else with it. It works in a bigger size. So I really like how big these boxes are. That makes me super excited. I'm going to be able to fit everything that I want in these boxes. I have a goal to do the simplicity tip every month this year, and so that will be fun. And yeah, just have fun decorating this. And so let's flip to the first week in this planner, which is Monday, July 29th through Sunday, August 4th. And this is how the weekly looks. And so you have this lined section for like appointments, things to schedule, that sort of thing. And then you have the same size section, but it has these little check boxes by it for your to-do list. And I just love this. I love how it's still that horizontal layout that I've been using this year, just a little different. And so my biggest thing that I'm figuring out right now is how to utilize my stickers in this planner. But we will figure that out along the way. One thing that they did change is instead of, and they changed it in the daily too, so I can, okay, yeah. So it used to be that the whole day was the same color as this flag. So every Friday, it would say Friday, whatever the day is, and all of this would be yellow. And they changed that this year. So just the flags are that color, and then the font is like this navy blue color. And so I think it looks really good. I'm really excited to use it. One thing that I'm a little hesitant about, but I know I can figure out, is that the weekend kind of it does share a spot right there. And so instead of having your appointments and then your to-dos, it's all right there. And so that will have to be something I get used to, but I really am excited about this. And like I said, I love how big it is. And so this is the whole month of August, and then it goes immediately into September. I'm gonna jump to July. It still has the Happy Stripe tabs, which is exciting because I know they have held off on Happy Stripe from this launch, and so it's still nice to see it. It's little touches here and there. After the last week in this planner, you get more notes pages in the daily, and so this isn't a thing in the weekly, but I really like that they give you these note pages in the back. I don't know what I'm going to be using these for, if I'm going to like have assigned note pages like I've done in the past, or just have them be paper back here in case I need to jot something down. I don't know yet, because I feel like whenever I do make themed notes pages, I get them all set up and then I hardly ever use them. And so anyways, that is the planner. I'm super excited to use it, and then I will for sure be filming a setup video when it gets a little closer to August so I can set this up with you guys. So now let's go ahead and jump into accessories. We'll go with writing tools first. I got a lot of things. The first are these fun new accessories. This first one is a mechanical pencil, and I'm super excited to see what this looks like. Okay, so I got the gold dot just because I thought that would match basically anything I use. So this is what it looks like. You push down here to get the lead out. It's 0.07 lead, and then when you take off this gold cap, there is an eraser, which is super nice. And then you can actually, we'll use this page to test it out. This isn't my daily from this year, but actually let's flip to a page I probably didn't use. Yeah, we'll flip here. That way, in case I do need May that day, I can have it. But I like it. It is a little weighted like their other pens that they have. I'm trying to see one if I have one around me, but I don't see one. But they're nice pens that they have. That is kind of like the weight and the feel. I really like it though. And this is like grooved, and so like you have a place to like grip it, And I like the lead. The lead is nice and thick. So that is the mechanical pencil. And then I got this pen pack with the Cabana pinstripe pen and the blush block. Blush block, honestly, it was my first choice, but the more I looked at it, like, I love it. It's super cute, but I couldn't imagine myself looking at that planner for a year. And so I decided to go with pinstripe. I'm so glad I did. But the way these work is you just twist them and write. So they both write really well. They are thinner, and so it's rolling right off my desk. And they're the same black ink. I just want to make sure that they don't skip or anything, but I really like these. I think that these would make such a great gift for like a teacher or like a friend. Super fun. And they come in 2 packs, and so honestly, you could gift it to 2 friends. You could do like a notebook and a pen together. That'd be cute. But those are the pens. And then the thing I'm most excited about are these new highlighters. So let's go ahead and pull these out. I was super excited when they announced they got highlighters because I have their old highlighters, the Pilot Friction highlighters that they used to have in their shop. I have these and I didn't really use them because I don't know, I wasn't a big fan of the colors and the erasing aspect. I don't know. But then when I saw these, I was smitten. And one of the best things I like about them is that they're not rounded. They're like boxed, and so they can't roll at all. So that's super nice. And they're dual, so you have 6 highlighters and 3 markers essentially. So let's go ahead and test these out. I'll just color swatch them for you. So here's the pink. And then we have the orange. That's a bright orange. I like it though. And then we have the yellow, which is like that traditional bright highlighter yellow. Very neon. And then we have green. I really like the green. That's cute. And then we have our blues. This more like tealish blue. And then a darker blue. And so there are those. What I want to do is now write on it and see what that looks like. Okay, that looks good. I'm also curious if it will smudge. Let's try straight across. So yeah, it kind of does smudge the ink if you write it first and then highlight over it. So the best bet and what I always do is I highlight and then I write over it. But I'm always curious to see what the highlighter does to the ink. But there's those. I would highly recommend these as well. I could see myself using these a lot in my planner. And those colors are super fun. And so those are the writing tools. The next thing that kind of goes along with writing tools is I got this pen clip. I got the raspberry one, which is a new color that they released. I couldn't decide if I wanted this or they had a seafoam one. And I decided to go with this one because I love pink. Pink is my favorite color. But I know it doesn't directly match. But I thought that this would just be so fun to have like that dark pink. Kind of just pops off the side of my planner. I don't know. I think it's cute, but there are these that come in lots of different colors, and so you can get it to match your planner or not match your planner. That is up to you, but that's what it looks like when you slide it on the planner, and then you'll just have that hanging off the back. But I got the raspberry one, super cute. This is an oldie but goodie. I got another sticker book because I'm running out of these stickers. This was actually a new product last year. They revamped their sticker book. And so this one has different like functional stickers, like scripts for like recycling, trash, groceries, deadlines, don't forget. Then they have these cute quote strips, which I loved using on my monthly spreads. And then some fun ones like these, don't forget, me time, paw prints, arrows, date night, bows, clean, wash car. These are all like car ones. And then you have some like clean makeup brushes. And then they have holiday ones. So these are like for Christmas and winter. And then they have fall, summer, and spring. And this is like a miscellaneous one. And then you have some birthday ones. And so I love using these as well. And my goal is to use the whole book in the year. I still have some from this year's book, but I wanted to get a new one because I definitely use the holiday stickers. Alrighty, next up are more stickers. Some of these should look familiar and then some are older, but I got the color coding stickers because I want to try a little bit better about being more organized with my color coding. I also got the flags, and I never got these before, but I thought the gold foiled stickers looked a lot of fun. I don't think it was last year, but I think it was the year before. Emily Lay was doing a setup video of her planner, and she used these in the prep work, and I just loved how the gold popped off the page, and I've always wanted to get these, so I decided to grab them during this launch. And then these are new, and these are their modern vinyl monogram stickers, and so I am so excited to use these. I was thinking of doing a monogram on the front of my planner and then using some of these to spell out my name in my planner. And so anyway, I'm definitely going to use these on my planner, but I'm excited to see what else I can put these on, like water bottles, other books, things like that. But anyways, these are new. They also have some other ones. I don't know what they're called, but I like the more modern blocky font, and so that's why I went with those. Okay, next up, I got 3 page markers. I got the first one in the Cabana pinstripe pattern to match my planner, and then I got Dainty Dot. This is another planner pattern that they have this year. I like how simple it is, and I honestly thought I was going to pair all of my planner stuff around this because I like the dark blue compared to the warm colors of the pink and the orange. But then the birds got me, and I just fell in love with this pattern the more I looked at it and how it looked with everything else that I was getting. And so I got some birdie stuff, but I just love this, and I'm super excited to get it. But this is what the artist edition planner looks like. I have a better picture of it in a minute, but I got some page markers to use my planner, and then also in the notebooks that I'm planning on using this year. Okay, the next thing I grabbed, this isn't new to this launch. This actually launched, I believe, in February. I think that's when they had their winter launch. I don't remember because I didn't buy anything then. But this is their habit tracker. And I thought, since I'm still doing weekly planning, I still want to track my habits, but there isn't a room really to draw a habit tracker or to put like a habit tracker sticker in the weekly. But I thought I could just write my habits each week, or not week, each month. And then this will just travel every week. I'll move it and stick it in with like a page marker and be good to go to check in on my goals. This is $18, you guys, and look how thick it is. It has like 74 pages in it, so it's gonna last you like a few years. And so I just think that's super awesome. But every page says grace, not perfection, and then habit tracker, and then a place for you to write the month, and then your habits, and then you can check them off there. Lastly, I got a lot of notebooks, and I'm super excited about these because they are going to be used for different things. The mini ones are all gonna serve as like a daily planner almost, but more like a catch-all, like to-do list book. And so we'll use Dainty Dot as the example. But I was thinking, because part of me, I know you guys on Instagram almost convinced me to get a weekly and a daily planner because I like daily planning, but I don't do it every day. And so I couldn't justify buying a daily planner. But then I had the idea to get these notebooks because they fit so perfectly in this folder that's in the front of the book. And so I can still carry like a daily and a weekly together. It's just that the weekly is a notebook or the daily is a notebook. And so what I plan on using this for is more of like brain dumping. If I pre-plan things weekly and more things come up, I can add it to this book. Or maybe I need to like break down my day by hours. I can do that in here, and it's undated because it's just a notebook. And so I can really use it for whatever I want. I can skip days, and it's just really gonna be my mind, if that makes sense. And so I got the Dainty Dot one, a pinstriped one, and then another, a birdie one. And look, just guys, I just love how those two patterns look, but I also like how these two patterns look. This is like my favorite combo right here. So I got these, and then I also grabbed a Happy Stripe one just because I've always been a fan of Happy Stripe, and I just wanted that in my collection because Happy Stripe is not being offered as a planner this year. And so I really liked that, and we'll see how this goes. I'm thinking of maybe doing some videos on how I do daily planning in a notebook once I kind of get the hang of it. And then lastly, I grabbed, these are new, and they are the mid-sized notebooks. So I grabbed the pink one that said Grace, Not Perfection, and then this blue one that says Build a Life You Love. And my plan for these, since they're a little bit bigger, I'm still trying to figure out my goal situation and how I want to do that. I don't want to be fixated on my goals so much, so I don't want them like living in my planner. But I was thinking of maybe using this to like brain dump some ideas for goals every month, and then making my own like little tracking sheet in these, and just kind of coming back to these each month, reflecting on what I've accomplished and what I still need to get done, but in a more like natural, loose way. I don't know, but I thought I would stick with these two. They have two more, but I just like the sayings on these two the best, and the colors, it basically matches everything else that I got during this lunch. And so this is everything, you guys. I am super excited to use all these fun things in the next few months. Let me know down in the comments if you purchased anything from this launch, and if you did, what did you purchase? If you did not, let me know what you liked. If you've used Simplified before, and if you use their weekly or daily planner. Like I said, have always been a daily Simplified planner user, and this is my first year in a weekly, and I'm just super excited to see how it works, if it works, and so anyways, you guys, I just want to thank you all for watching this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video so you don't miss any more of my planning content here on YouTube. And until next time, guys, I'll see you all later. Bye.